network where advice meets action.
We're here to spark your growth, lift your spirit, and help you crush your potential.
Rise awakening, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice where dreams awaken in blood. Rise awakening, now is the time.
Rise Awakenings, let's rise together.
Feel the hum beneath your skin, a pulse of light, let it begin. The night dissolves, the day will spin. Rise awakenings, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice where dreams awaken and climb. Rise awakenings, now is the time. these awakenings. Now is the time.
Life is a journey, one that doesn't stop. Sitting at the bottom, always reaching for the top. Clarity and music, lessons from the heart. Words of wisdom flow, guiding where to start. The raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Tapping into energy, going with the flow, sharing all the messages that you need to know. Conquer worries, raising joy, fearing thoughts that will subside, hearing all the heart through the music they provide. The raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Take a pause, feel the beat, rest your mind, tap your feet, open your heart, soul is bleed. Know the sun will rise, spirit feels weak. Listen to the sounds, the raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Tapping into energies, going with the flow, sharing all the messages that you need to know. Tapping into energy, going with the flow, sharing all the messages that you need to know. Conquer worries, raising joy, fearing thoughts that will subside, hearing all the heart through the music they provide. The raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Take a pause, feel the beat, rest your mind, open your heart. When the soul is bleed, know the sun will rise. When the spirit feels weak, listen to the sound.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hi guys!
Welcome to the Messengers.
So excited. I think it's one of the biggest crowds we've started the show off with ever.
I know, right? It's exciting. I'm loving it. Hello to everyone watching live right now. Thank you so much. And if you're watching the replay, whenever this is landing in your feed is the exact time you need to hear anything that we have to say going through the show. And
Is correct.
Lord, I don't know about you, but I got a long one tonight.
I do too.
Oh, and it's going right into the theme of the week. I don't know about yours, but mine is. But should we entertain them with the stuff that don't matter?
Oh, that bullshit. Let's just start the show off right.
Wait, here you go. All right, here you go.
All right, right there. That's it. All right, listen up, because I'm running on jelly beans, chaos, and pure obligation at this point. Yes, this is your regularly scheduled, I cannot believe I have to say this shit again moment. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Which means, before I hop off to hide 47,000 eggs, which I most definitely miscounted, I am legally allowed to use certain content for educational and commentary purposes. This is nonprofit, this is transformative, and this is me doing my best while one of you just tried to put glitter on a live bunny. So please relax, unclench, and maybe go eat a chocolate egg or two. I promise it's not that serious. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a basket to finish, a schedule to cry about, and carrot latte that's gone cold for the third time today. Happy Easter and fair use, babes.
Ew.
Ew. Carrot juice latte? It sounds pretty gross.
Carrot latte? Dunkin' Donuts, please don't listen. We don't want that.
We don't want a carrot latte.
None of us
No.
want that.
But, as the Easter bunny, she wanted a carrot latte.
Oh, okay. Well, what? Because, she's got to hide those 47,000 oddly specific numbered eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, let's say we hop to it.
Let's hop to it. That would be beautiful. Or it would be the promise. I don't know which one. I got them mixed up. Oops.
I promise to stay beautiful as long as I can.
Okay. Me too.
Okay? All right. Okay. We have Condi and Hathery opening up the show tonight with Promise. And then we are going to close the set with Mish and Penny Beasley with Beautiful. So let's get going. We'll see you soon.
I promise you.
I have to walk the world.
I'd make you fall for me. I promise you. I promise you I will.
Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe. Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. I am beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down. I am beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring me down. Oh no. So don't you bring me down today. You're delirious, so consumed in all your doom. Trying hard to fill the emptiness, the piece is gone, and the puzzle undone. Ain't that the way it is? You are beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring you down. No, no. 'Cause you are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring you down. No, no. So don't you bring me down today. No matter what we do. No matter what they do. The sun will always, always shine. 'Cause we are beautiful no matter what they say. Your words can't bring us down. No, no. We are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring us down. Oh no. Don't you bring me down today. Ooh, yeah. Don't you bring me down today. Ooh. Don't you bring me down. Sister, that was beautiful. Just as you are.
That was beautiful.
Or as Michael said, beautifusness.
Beautifusness?
Beautifusness.
Beautiful was beautifus. Now try and say that repeatedly.
No.
No? Okay. Mish and Penny Beasley with Christina Aguilera's Beautiful, and it was.
It definitely was.
It really was. You know, that's an unexpected duet that we didn't know we needed.
No, but it was a good song for today.
It really was. Really was. And man, love that. And before that we had Conde 003 and Hathery
That
with The Promise.
that song is like, if you list your top 10 favorite songs, that one's been up there for years. I love that song.
I didn't realize which song it was going to be until it really started to get into. I was like, oh, it's that one.
I love that.
I like that one. I like that one. It is a good one, and you guys did amazing on it. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. And I'm glad that you twisted Candy's arm to get him to open that for you, Hathery.
Yeah.
I know how much you guys love each other. I'm teasing, totally teasing.
But you both look very beautiful together on that.
You do, and just sound
Two
beautiful together.
beautiful people.
Yes. We have so many beautiful people in Rise Radio and Rise Radio Network. Oh, love you guys. Okay. Shall we?
Time to get into it, I suppose.
It's time. All right.
Bye.
I'll see you soon. All right. So sit back, grab your tea, grab your coffee, grab your tissues. You never know. Pulled from the Egyptian Book of the Dead Oracle today. And we're starting things off with burial. And it has an important question to ask to start things off. Are you feeling like you're buried under the world around you? So much going on in your life that you don't know exactly how you're going to get out, like you've been buried alive. Something to remember in all this is that it doesn't just pertain to work. It could be the happenings in the world that feel outside your control and the fears are mounting. Could be the deadlines that you feel you can't make, promises you've made that you can't keep. But it could also be all internally created scenarios that spin in your mind every time something doesn't go right. Our minds can play tricks on us that things are worse than they actually are and present this feeling of being buried alive. Hard to breathe, hard to function, hard to keep coherent thoughts. However this card hits, remember that you don't have to do everything alone. You can ask for help in whatever way you are needing to free yourself from the dirt and sand that's closing in around you. And then we have Sa. And it speaks to authority and who holds it. Asks if you have issues with authority figures in your life. And that includes the authority you hold over yourself. Bearing the question of whether or not the issues you may have with authority stem from absence of ability or a deeper, more forgotten reason that got buried away. Whether a parent, friend, former boss, or someone else misunderstood what having authority looked like and misused their position. It created a response within that causes you to shy away from receiving or standing in your own. If you're feeling buried under by your own thoughts, it makes it difficult for you to have any kind of authoritative distinction over your own actions. When you recognize that you need less permission to stand in your own power than you give yourself credit for, you might see the issues with authority dissipate. Then we have Thoth. Oh dear. That thing you said, the text that was written out of a heightened emotion that you couldn't unsend before the recipient read it, can't take it back, and now it's time to hold accountable for the future that you just created. However that looks for you. Can't unsay the words, untype the emotion, backpedal, or pretend. They've been said. Best thing that can happen now is to take accountability of how you felt in the moment. Sure, the words said may have been accurate, but not the way you truly wanted to say them. With everything we write and put out there in whatever manner we decide to do, that we are dictating our future, how our future is going to unfold. Thoth reminds us that we are the scribes of our future. We place a little too much ownership into someone else's hands for what happens next in our life. But once we place it there, we have to be ready for whatever may come next. Sishat. Now it's ironic that the response card to what we've written comes up immediately following. Sishat is the goddess of letters and communication, action or inaction, angry texts or loving reach outs. They're all going to have their own responses. And based on what we did or didn't do, there will be a result. Don't want to just say it's a consequence, since we've been trained far too often to understand that word as a negative. Consequence. Could be something that improves our current situation, or something that requires immediate attention to correct. Either way, an opportunity is coming via some form of writing for you to address. And just in case you feel that this is for someone else, it isn't. We all receive mail, email, and messages that we respond to, so keep that in mind. Times like these that we kind of pray for spam that we can just delete, right? Then we got Tough Nut. Had actually wondered if the theme of the week was going to show up in the reading. Well, lo and behold, it's here. There's something that happens when we cry. Our vision blurs, we can't see clearly, and have to wipe away the body's physical proof of release. We apologize to those who see it. We feel angry that we experienced it, thinking we had healed from whatever we had released, forgetting that we can see through the blur of the pain, see what it is that we are releasing and don't have to hold on to anymore. It truly serves no purpose to hold the pain inside and not allow it to be released. Did you know that a really good cry doesn't release cortisol? Sure. Before you argue, there are times that you get angry enough that a cortisol release causes you to sob. But when you cry, it releases endorphins. Consider that when you get angry afterwards. My body was actually helping me heal. Then we have Seket Aru. It's coming. It's almost here. The break and respite you've been longing for. Let's talk the downside of this first. However this appears for you will be brief and won't last. Okay? That part is over. On to something else to point to. Take a look back for a moment. Maybe the last time you had a meltdown or things didn't go your way. Ask yourself, am I looking at this through living eyes or from beyond the physical? You made it through. Unscathed. Unscarred. No, maybe not. But you survived. There's no permanence to anything, and that includes experiences. And if you had moments where you laughed, enjoyed, felt good, then you already know what it is you're hoping to achieve when it comes to letting things go and taking accountability for yourself. It's a huge gift you can give. Even if it stings or stinks at the time, it's temporary, and you will return to peace. And finally, immortality. For many who hear this reading, something is about to majorly shift in your life in your favor. You've been doing all the things, and the previous messages were just confirmation that what you did is about to pay off. Others are just beginning this journey, or should I say that you're returning to the one you distracted yourself from to make sure others were taken care of first. That's the wild part. We don't ever really stop our journey of ups and downs in this life. It's how we view our experiences and what we carry with us that helps decide how things are going to go. We get to choose how we respond, what we're going to leave behind when it's our time, and who we are each day. Keep doing the things. Life's about to change for you, and how that appears, well, that depends on you.
I was about to argue with you with the unscathed and unscarred part, but you corrected it.
Oh, I hear responses as I'm typing.
Oh, I know.
It's distracting when I it doesn't matter if it's preparing for here, for my show, for public collective readings. I hear the arguments as they come in. It's fun.
It is.
It's so much not fun. But just a reminder. I can't.
Reminder?
I'm sorry. English are hard for me to say right now. So
as Michael would say. English are hard today.
English are hard. Well, I hope you love me just the way I am.
Of course I do. Even when you say those stupid intros.
I'd say sorry, but it's hard for me too.
Oh, Lord.
We got Paducah, man. Or is it Producer? I can never remember. I think it's Paducah.
Paducah. I think it's a Kentucky thing. Paducah.
Paducah or Paducah? I don't know.
Oh, maybe it is Paducah. I'm wrong. Again, go figure.
And Victoria D with Billy Joel's Just the Way You Are. Glad you're watching it live because it's probably going to get muted after the show. And then we're going to close up the set with the Mona M and Papa Duck 78, also known as Amanda, with Hard to Say I'm Sorry. So, love you. Just the way you are.
Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore.
I will not leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come far. I just a good time. I'll take you that time.
I'll take you just the way you are. Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. You always had my unspoken passion, although I might not seem to care.
I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to.
I want you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. Oh, what will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you?
I said I love you, and that's forever. This I promise from my heart. I couldn't love you any better.
I love you just the way you are. All right. I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to I want you just the way you are. Thank you so much.
Everybody needs a little time away, I heard her say, from each other. Even lovers need a holiday, far away from each other.
Oh, you know, it's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to stay.
After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promise to.
And after all that's been said and done, you're just the part of me I can't let go. Couldn't stand to be kept away just for the day from your body. Wouldn't wanna be swept away, far away from the one that I love.
Hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to know.
Hold me now. I really wanna tell you I'm sorry. I could never let you go.
After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promise to.
And after all that's been said and done, you're just the part of me I can't let go.
After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promise to. You're gonna be the lucky one.
That was absolutely beautiful.
It was both, God, two really good songs, man.
Yeah, really good songs. It was the Mona M with Papa Duck 78 and Hard to Say I'm Sorry. And, oh, I love when they sing together because they really complement each other with their voices and they blend so beautifully and just capture whatever it is that they're singing. So it's amazing. And before that, we had Paducah Man and Victoria D featuring her cockatiels in the background.
Do I hear birds? Yeah. There's birds.
With Just the Way You Are. And that was incredible. And there were the harmonies, Victoria, were fantastic.
Yes. I even messaged him in the background and said, these harmonies are just, yeah. I was impressed.
Yeah. Yep, I think we all were. That was amazing. Thank you so much for sending that in. And, just in case anybody is over on TikTok or other social media, Paducah Man also plays guitar. And he posts a lot of his personal videos over there if you want to go check him out easily. The same way it's spelled on Smule. So
I've sang with him several times over the years, and I always thought it was Paducah. I just assumed he was never paid attention, and I'm like, oh, well, not.
Well, so I didn't know if it was Paducah or Producer, because I know he produces music.
Maybe. I don't know. I just know it's not Paducah to Kentucky anymore.
I think he's one of the OGs on Smule, too.
Yeah, he's been around a while.
Long time.
I can't.
And Nikki thought it was Producta. Okay. Yeah, our brain does strange things when it's a weird word like that.
This is true.
I'm going to shut up and let you begin.
Ooh, is it that time?
Yeah, and apparently you need a little bit extra tonight.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Right? See ya.
Yeah. Bye. All right, guys. Yeah, we got a bit of a long one today. So I'm going to kind of break it. Well, I'm going to do the whole reading, but then we're going to discuss a little bit after in the talk so that we don't spend too much time right here. We're starting off tonight with our present energy and our good old friend, the Six of Cups. This is your emotional baseline right now. Nostalgia, past connections, emotional memory, and possibly someone resurfacing or lingering energetically. This card often shows up when you are thinking about what used to be. Someone from the past is back, physically or emotionally, or you're craving emotional safety and familiarity. The Six of Cups can keep you stuck in idealized memory. You're remembering how something felt at its best, not necessarily how it actually felt in full. It's here because everything else that is coming up in the rest of this spread is building off this emotional anchor to the past. Are you responding to what's happening now or what you wish it still was? All right, in the challenge position, the Page of Swords. This is curiosity, watching, overthinking, and sometimes immature or indirect communication. Someone is watching but not speaking. This is overanalysis instead of clarity, and truth is being observed, not expressed, which can lead to anxiety, assumptions, or reading between the lines that may or may not even exist. It's crossing your energy right now because you're trying to understand something without full information and possibly dealing with someone who isn't fully communicating. Get out of detective mode. If clarity is needed, it needs to be spoken, not guessed. All right. Up next, in the subconscious position, Four of Cups. Underneath it all, you're emotionally dissatisfied. This is a quiet but heavy feeling like something is missing. It's ignoring what is being offered because it's not what you wanted, or emotional withdrawal, which can stem from disappointment loops. When you've been let down before, you start rejecting things. Currently, your heart is a little closed off, even if you're still engaging on the surface. Be honest. Are you bored, hurt, or protecting yourself? Those are very different energies. All right. Next up, in the past or your foundation, we have the Page of Pentacles. This was a small, grounded beginning, possibly a new connection, someone offering something real but slow, or a learning phase, emotionally or practically. It was something that had potential but maybe didn't fully develop. This connection or situation started small and sincere, but it never fully matured. Recognize what was real versus what was potential. Those are not the same. All right, next up, we have another page in the conscious mind, the Page of Wands. You're consciously in a space of wanting excitement, something new, and being able to feel that spark again. Caution yourself against jumping towards passion without first grounding. It's showing up in your conscious mind because you want forward movement and inspiration, but it's still in early stages. Follow the spark, but don't confuse excitement with sustainability. Now that's in your near future. We have the Two of Cups. Now, this is where things get interesting. There is a genuine emotional connection coming in, or one that is strengthening with mutual feelings, emotional reciprocity, and a we see each other moment. But here's the nuance: this is a pure connection, but not necessarily a stable one just yet. It follows 3 pages because something begins to click emotionally, even if everything else isn't fully developed. Let it be mutual, but don't rush to define it as permanent. All right. You right now are the Seven of Wands. You're guarded, period. That's it. You're guarded. You are standing your ground, protecting your energy, and not letting just anything in anymore. Watch out for defensiveness that blocks even good things. You've learned from past experiences. Hello, Six of Cups. And you're not trying to repeat them. Keep your boundaries, but make sure they're not walls. I see the yups in the chat. Full show. All right, next up in the external, we have the Knight of Swords. This energy that is coming towards you is fast and intense. It's quick communication, bold moves, and possibly impulsive or reactive behavior. Remember, inconsistency is saying things without thinking or rushing in without grounding. Right now, you've got Page energy internally and Knight externally, and that's a mismatch in pacing. Don't let someone else's urgency override your discernment. All right, next up in the hopes and fears, we have Miss Empress. This is beautiful but layered. You want real love, nurturing, growth, emotional safety, and something that actually blooms. But you also fear overgiving again, losing yourself in nurturing someone else, and repeating patterns of emotional imbalance. Your desire is big, abundant love, not surface level connection. Remember, the right situation will grow with you, not from you alone. She looks hot. Yeah, the Empress is hot. The Empress, one of the main words to describe the card is beauty. She stands for beauty. All right. Last but not least, the outcome. Sadly, we have the Tower. All right, let's talk about it. This is not subtle energy. The Tower is those sudden realizations, truth breaking the illusion, and something unstable collapsing. This doesn't always mean something bad happens. It means something false or shaky cannot continue. Given the entire spread, the nostalgia in the Six of Cups, the immaturity of the pages, and the fast, inconsistent energy of the Knight, the Tower says something is going to reveal what this actually is. It's in the outcome because you cannot build Empress level love on page level foundation. Something has to shift hard and fast. Don't fear the Tower. It clears out what isn't real so that you don't keep investing in it. And that is all. We will get into a little more depth about why we had 3 pages and all that when we have our chat later. Look at that. Bubble Kittens is double bunny thumping, angry bunny thumping.
Stupid Tower.
Stupid Tower. No! Kind of the
It's
same as
bad.
your last card, only in a different deck. Pretty much.
While I was listening to the reading, I was like, for weeks we promised that with it being the end of the year, the snake, and the beginning of the year, the fire horse, that everything was going to get better.
Did we lie?
Only on the surface.
It is getting better.
It literally only looks like that on the surface. So I haven't fully finished downloading the conversation. After the next set, we'll see where it's going to go from there.
Stupid Tower.
We'll see. But, that download could be a little radioactive.
It could be.
Could be.
It did.
Or I could just be California dreaming.
One or the other.
One or the other. But something special about this set. Starting off with Jonathan Layden Rocks and one of our newest members of Rise Radio, Music_Sun. She heard the call and came a running, and we get to hear her once again and more in the future. And I'm excited about that. So we have the two of them doing Radioactive, and then after that, oh dear, I'm excited about this one. You know why? Because we have California Dreamin' with Melwave and Nikki on camera.
Mickey's on camera.
She's on camera. You get to hear, or you get to see the face of that sweet voice that we've been listening to for 4 seasons now on the Messengers, but I don't think we've ever actually had her on video.
I don't know about that. Maybe occasionally.
If so, once.
That's not very often.
Once, maybe.
Very seldom.
But I suppose I should play the music before there's an explosion, you know.
Yeah.
Because Radioactive.
Oh no.
Bye.
Bye.
If it'll switch, there it goes.
I'm waking up to ash with dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm braving in the chemicals.
I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa.
I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones. Don't make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive.
I raise my flag and dye my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. We're painted red to fit right in. Whoa.
I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa.
I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive.
Whoa, whoa, I'm
Radioactive, radioactive.
all systems go. The sun hasn't died.
Deep in my bones, straight from inside, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Thanks again. Awesome job.
All leaves are brown. stay.
California dreaming.
California dreaming.
On such a winter stay.
All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray.
And the sky is gray.
I've been for a walk, on a winter's day. I'll be safe and warm. California dreaming.
California dreaming.
I'll be safe and warm.
California dreaming.
On such a winter's day.
Well, well, well. Bless you.
Excuse me. Woo. Sorry. I tried hard to hold it back, but it snuck out. That
Well,
was
well.
beautiful.
It really, really was.
I would like that awakened, please.
It's already moved.
Thank you.
I'm trying to get better about getting the songs sorted as they happen, so I know which ones to upload. Because when I finally get to them, most of the time I'm like, which ones did we pick?
Yeah, I know. He'll like, which ones was it that we played like 3 weeks ago? And I'm like, dude, I don't know.
Go watch the show. You know. But Nikki, okay,
That was gorgeous. The
You-
video was cool.
yeah, it was, and you got to know what I'm going to say next. More, please, more. You and Melwave always sound amazing together, but I have to. It really was a treat, and no, we couldn't tell where you were sitting,
But we know now.
but we now know,
Yes.
and I'm just glad it wasn't radioactive. Speaking of which, music_sun with J Layden 831, also known as Jonathan Layden Rocks, with Radioactive right before that. That was amazing.
That
And
was pretty fantastic that it came right after the tower came up.
right? Can't make this up. With the background scene that was there, with the fire blazing, and wow, just wow. And I have to say, Jonathan, I've heard you do that before. That was better. That was so much better. That was amazing. And you and music_sun sound so great together. So
Yeah.
keep at it. I know that there's more over in the submission room from the two of you. So you've been
Awesome.
having some fun.
Good.
Yes.
He's good.
Welcome to Rise Radio Music. You are
real.
incredible. And I can't wait to hear more from you. Oh, speaking of towers. Ready?
We're talking about the tower, not so much, but I guess so.
See you shortly. You know, I didn't know what I was going to talk about today. I had a couple moments where, I could talk about that. And of course, I was away from my computer or anything that I could write down with to remember what it was that I was going to talk about. And then the realization of We made a really big to-do about the switchover in the Chinese New Year with the energies of shedding the old with the year of the snake ending and the fire horse bringing in so much more good in our lives. And you take a look around at the world and you're like, are you out of your fucking mind? How is this better? All right. Go internal. Take a look there. Don't look at the external world right now. Even though there are many that I have been personally talking to that the external world is trying to creep in while they are in that tower, watching the fire blaze around them from the emotions, the traumas, the memories, the pain trying to come out. And they'll start to get the fire put out, and then all of a sudden, somebody just walks right back in and adds kindling. How is this better? Take a different look. Look at where you were. Look at what you're realizing. Look at what you're releasing. See through the blur of the smoke, the blur of the tears. Part of moving forward, part of life getting better is moving into it. Welcoming that release of finality so that you can go forward. And sure, you're going to have days where things crop up and you feel like you're right back in that tower. Wait, I've already been here. Why am I back here? And then you're angry at yourself. Yeah, I'm talking to one in particular, but this is applying to everyone. You're going to have crap days. It's just the way it is. It's life. But through every release that you have, through every tear that falls, it's an opportunity. One that you didn't know that you had, to see things differently, to clear things up, to see who you are beneath the rubble. So if the fire horse is running in and through your life and it's created a tower instance, it's okay. That's good news because it's burning the shit that you've been carrying. Ain't that enough?
Yeah, thanks. I needed that.
Oh, bubble
Thanks
kittens.
to myself.
You're the towers.
We are very tired of towers.
Yep. I was going through my old playlists and trying to figure out what I wanted to share with you guys tonight. And I came across an old recording, but it, love the song, didn't want to share that. So I did it again. And it's a reminder for everyone because it's something that I experience and something that I feel often that used to paralyze me and turn me into something else. And trying to move away from that. But I had to remember, none of us were never alone.
I waited for you today, but you didn't show. Oh no, no, I needed you today. So where did you go? You told me to call, said you'd be there, but though I cannot see you, are you still there? I cried out with no reply, and I can't feel you by my side, so I'll hold on to what I know. You're here, and I'm never alone. And though I cannot see you, and I can't explain why, such a deep, deep reassurance you placed in my life. We cannot separate, 'cause you're part of me, and though you're invisible, I'll trust the unseen. I cried out with no reply, and I can feel you by my side, so I'll hold on to what I know. You're here, and I'm never cannot separate, 'cause you're part of me, and though you're invisible, I'll trust the unseen. I cried out with no reply, and I can't feel you by my side, so I'll hold tight to what I know. You're here, and I'm never
I felt that song a little too much. Maybe in a different way than it's supposed to be felt, unfortunately. But yeah. And I agree with Nikki. Loop that.
Okay. Thank you.
That was gorgeous.
It took a few times to be able to sing through it without absolutely breaking down.
Yeah. I had to put my glasses on. Hide tears.
Thank you, everybody, for your amazing comments. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was actually from the live action version of Charlotte's Web.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Barlow Girl with Never Alone. Yep.
Very cool.
It's been one of my favorites to sing for a long time, and
I
I
never heard it
hadn't
before.
in a while.
Well, I'd never heard it before, but man, that spoke to me. Whew.
When you listen to the original, the harmonies are a tad different.
Probably like yours better. I probably don't need to hear.
Oh, so Bubble Kittens is going to have to join me later on when she gets brave enough.
There you go.
Oh, darn. I'll have to sing it again. Shh.
Oh, no.
Twist.
That's I said, Nikki Lou. I don't want to hear the original now. I don't. I like that one. I might have to download that one. That one got me. A little bit of my feels, as SpongeBob's tight pants would say.
No, oh, those pants that you try to not wear?
Yeah.
The feels pants? Okay. All right. Just check. All right. Well, sources tell me you have something that you need to say.
Probably it's that time, isn't it? I got to finish the rest of this crazy reading we had.
Okay.
Okay, bye. All right, guys. I wanted to touch on a little bit more on that reading because there was more to it, and I didn't want to carry on too much longer. So we're going to get back into it a little bit. Remember, we had 3 pages, and I think 2 of them were in a row, but this is huge. Pages represent beginnings, messages, immaturity, learning, and curiosity. We have the Page of Swords, which is mental. We had the Page of Pentacles, which is physical. The Page of Wands, which is passion. That's mind, body, and spark, all in beginner mode. But notice what's missing. The Page of Cups, the emotion. The situation is not fully developed yet. Someone you are dealing with is still figuring themselves out, not communicating at a mature level yet, or acting in pieces instead of as a whole. It can also indicate multiple messages, but inconsistent follow through, interest without full commitment, or a connection that feels big but is still in its infancy. And you cannot expect king queen level stability from page level energy. The spread told us that you are still emotionally tied to the past, entering or dealing with a connection that feels exciting but is still immature, experiencing real emotional chemistry in the Two of Cups, but ultimately facing the truth that forces clarity in the Tower. There is something genuine here emotionally, but it's early, it's inconsistent, and or it's not fully grounded. And you're already craving something deeper in the Empress. The connection here is the disconnect, not the connection. The disconnect here is both timing and maturity. So your advice is don't romanticize the potential in the Six of Cups and those pages. Require communication, not guessing with that Page of Swords. Let connection build naturally, but watch the actions and not the words in the Two of Cups and the Knight. Stay in your power without closing your heart in the Seven of Wands. And when the truth shows up, believe it the first time in that tower. And that is all, she said. Said it myself this time.
That's all, she said.
Oh, you had to say it anyway.
I'm sorry, it's tradition now.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you weren't kidding when you said that the cards were yelling at you too.
Yeah, they kind of yelled at me big time today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a frozen blue fire.
Nice try.
I know that didn't work out very well, but I do feel like I'm landsliding.
The joke did.
It did.
Came down like a landslide. You know.
Well, you know.
We have coming up next another Michael J. original, which he just recently put together. I don't know that I've heard this one yet or not. I've heard most of his originals, but this one is called Frozen Blue Fire, and then we're going to follow that up with Kick at Darkness and Amelia 904, the OG herself, with Landslide.
The crying song, damn it.
Sorry, not sorry. But let's see what Frozen Blue Fire is all about.
Let us.
I'm Rhett if you are.
I'm ready to.
All right.
Burning, twisted, flame of desire. It travels above and the sky ever higher. Yet buried beneath, it's glowing ready. People forget, in comforts to be. The closer you get, the colors do change. From yellows and reds to some that so strange. Few to see truth, grit through the pain. There in the grove of heat from the flames. Fire will dance, fire will grow. Fire can mimic life in its glow. Yet under the light, the truth often hides. The secret that burns and forever resides. The core of the flame, the wilderness desire. It's so hard to feel cold, a frozen blue fire. To walk on the earth and warm all around, needing to live, the won't scorch the ground. It waits for the boat who break through the heat, strapped with the knowledge of a consequence complete. Like Atlas the Titan, who held up the sky to bring others war, making loneliness die. To see others saved, but never themselves. Have one to save them from a cold where it dwells. Fire will dance, fire will glow. Fire can mimic life in its glow. Yet under the light, the truth never hides. The secret that burns and forever resides. The core of the flame, the wielder's desire. It's so hard to feel cold, a frozen blue fire. Destroy to create is the truth of it all. The flame now it comes, it's warm and never stall. Whatever there be, a change then to come. When the burden is shouldered by some and not one. Crowns that are beaten, never been softened. On goes the cycle from my birth to the coffin. This story of bleed and the wheel is a clay. But just a brief moment, help us feel now the same. Fire will dance, fire will grow. Fire can damage the life that it chose. The only reward for the bearer is dead. To burn until nothing is left but a hill. And sadly the truth, as we burn to the hearth, not one will remember when our dawn turns to dust. Soon and forever in a frozen burning blue fire.
That was Kick of Darkness with Amelia and Landslide.
Very pretty.
That was very, very beautiful. It really was. And you guys sound great together.
Yeah, for real.
Love that song. And I love the unique harmonies you chose. Those
Yeah.
were, you gave it a different flavor, which we
Yeah.
always like to bring and update songs that we're so used to hearing typical harmonies on. I love it. I love it. Love it. And just as a reminder,
Yeah.
I may have, in the background done something really quick just so that I can do this. Coming up Sunday is the return of Unplugged with Amelia on Rise Radio at her regular scheduled time of 7 p.m. Eastern with acoustics and dedications. So we are excited about that. April 5th is the return, Easter Sunday. So, and the Easter celebration with new beginnings for Amelia. And can't wait for that to return. And before those two, we had Absolute Frozen Fire. Oh, wow. Frozen Blue Fire from Michael J. That was totally fire. You should the songs that he has been popping out lately are just incredible.
Amazing. Amazing.
So that wow. And I agree, Keith, that's a great one. I do love that one. So did you sing it and send it to Amelia? Because I'd be interested to hear what you do with that, my friend. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
All right. So, readings. We've had 2 ask and 4 slots left for the rest of the show. Starting off with Miss Bubba Kittens, who just, she's a glutton for punishment from me. I don't know exactly why, but she really is. Because 2 of Swords, reversed. I don't know if you've recently gotten this card, but I kind of feel like you did. Now, these are old binds. These aren't new binds. These are old binds that you're learning to release and let fall away. You're learning to stand on your own 2 feet with the ground underneath you. And the downside is that it kind of feels like it's burning in the process. But that safety nest underneath, that page, the page of cups, it's there to catch you. You just forget that it's there. And, when it comes to having to make a decision, to make a break, 2 of coin, or what is that? 2 of coins reversed? Yeah, I know what that is. The indecision, you've been sorting and sifting. Here's your confirmation. You're doing the right thing, and it hasn't been easy. But you're doing it because you know that there's so much that you don't need to hold on to anymore, that you don't need to juggle anymore. So keep doing it. Okay?
Well, you remember that masculine feminine thing we got going on with the reverse and the uprights? Well, I got the 2 of coins in the upright. I also got the 2 of wands with the King of Pentacles. This is pretty much saying that you are planning, you're in strategic planning, actively balancing things, led by your visionary energy. You're at a crossroads. That's the 2 of wands. And you know that you have to choose your path, but you know also that you're juggling multiple responsibilities to make that path work. But you got this. The King of Pentacles is your energy, your visionary, honest, wise leader through all that juggling. You got this, girl.
Yeah, remember the authority card in the collective? It's inside. It's not external. Nikki. Ace of coins reversed. So, what got uprooted? What got yanked out from underneath? All of a sudden, no warning whatsoever. Boom, there it is. and kind of has you, huh, right now. Well, I have a feeling that it's got to do with the Two of Cups reversed. That there's a little bit of disconnect going on and a little bit of uncertainty going on with what's happening between the two of us. You can insert who the other person is in your own referencing for this, but there is that slight disconnect that you're looking to reconnect. So for whatever that was, because there was a shit ton of stuff that they didn't do. They knew what they were supposed to do, but they didn't. They just didn't do it. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And it's led to having to clean up messes that didn't need to be. It's all right. It'll pass. Just gather your senses, do a little grounding, do a little breathing. Yeah, I know I'm throwing a little bit of positivity bullshit at you. It's like, shut up, Brindle. I don't want to hear that right now. No, I'm sorry you asked.
Well, you're going to get some more positivity because, in answer to that, that was your past. Now comes your future, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune is showing up. And this is a destined change that's coming. And this is a significant change. Very positive shift. And guess which department that would be in? That would be in the Knight of Cups and the Lovers. So that little thing that he's not doing that you need to do, it's coming. It's coming.
I find it hysterical that you got the Lovers when I got the Two of Cups.
I know. It's coming. I mean, the Knight of Cups, he's on his way. He's a little slow. The Knight of Cups is a little slow. He's not standing still like was the Knight of Swords that's just standing there. I can't remember which one. Anyway, but he's not galloping. He's on his way, though. He's moving slowly. But Karma's got him, and this is a powerful partnership. And you know it's a destined partnership. You got the Two of Cups and the Lovers. We already know you guys were destined to be together. This is a soul level connection. It just needs a little work right now. And the wheel is turning in your favor. And I know exactly where this card was leading to. You didn't have to post that because I already knew that. But yes.
Why do you think I was so uncomfortable with that reading?
It's coming, babe. Or he is. No, sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did. But on the bright side, you didn't have the Knight of Cups reversed saying that he's just kind of apathetic about everything now. So at least there's that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I can't with you.
Not his turn yet. Well, then you're first. We should go into some I was made for loving you, baby.
I'm marveling at I'm marveling at that. That's the next song. can't make welcome to Rise Radio Networks, where you can't make this shit up. I mean, you really can't. Oh no, it's just the poor lighting. Right. Okay, we still got 4 slots open for readings, and you don't want me to scan. I will.
Yeah, you might want to ask for reading somebody, or it's going to get deep in here.
You'll open the door for random, so 4 slots. We have, excuse me, 424F42 and Mizzy Amelia coming up, one of our favorite pairings with I Was Made for Loving You. And then half a challenge was accepted. That's okay. We'll get the other half later. But remember I challenged Mel Wave with High Low? Well, she has delivered. And we're going to hear that tonight. So, and Mia is like,
It's
not
that
today.
time.
You're early, girl. You are
Yeah, it's a
so
little
early.
today. It's a half hour earlier, though.
Oh my goodness. So, were you made for loving me? I don't know. Because I was made for loving you.
Tonight, I wanna give it all to you. In the darkness, there's so much more I wanna do. And tonight, I wanna lay it at your feet. 'Cause girl, I was made for you. And girl, you were made for me.
I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. Can't get enough of you, my baby. Can you get enough of me? I was made for loving you, boy. You were made for loving me. And I can't get enough of you, boy. Can you get enough of me? Hey!
Tonight, I wanna see it in your eyes. Feel the tension. There's something that drives me wild. But tonight, wanna make it all come true. 'Cause girl, you were made for me. And girl, I was made for you.
I was made for loving you, boy, and you were made for loving me. I can't get enough of you, boy. Can you get enough of me? I was made for loving you, boy. You were made for loving me. Can't get enough of your love, baby. Can you get enough of me?
Wanna give it all to you. In the darkness, there's so much I wanna do. I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. I can give it all to you, baby. Can you give it all to me?
Can't be your friend. Hold your hand while you bleed. There's nothing left to give you. Nothing more I need. Don't you let it see. All the damage was real, but nothing got me so deep I could not heal. Don't you know we could be high or low? You never fell beneath me, and I gave up on you, but I never forgot you.
Okay, wow. Please loop list, Bubble Kitten says.
It's already in the list. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Melwave. I knew it. I challenged you and Mish to do it together, but whoa.
I've never heard that song before, but wow.
Wow. Yeah. Twice in one show. Yeah. I had a feeling that was going to happen, but yeah. Amy Lee would be proud.
Oh, that's who that
And
is. Okay.
yep. Yeah, Evanescence put that out. Ooh. Damn.
That's why Siren's in my head right now.
It's one of her favorite songs.
Damn. And I thought she just came for a visit.
No,
Because I
she's
told her
like,
to be quiet.
someone's singing Amy Lee. What? Where?
No,
What?
because she does this during the show or right before the show. Like, was like just a week or two ago. I was like, okay, Siren's here. But I have to usually, you know how she is? I have to tell her to be quiet sometimes. I'm like, I'm still doing the show. Be quiet. But now I know why she's here today. And she was quiet. She just wanted to listen.
Yeah. So you mentioned in the chat that you don't typically belt. I know. That's one reason why I wanted to do it, because I knew that you would crush it. And the fact that you learned that song, because you actually had to work to get that one done. And
Awesome.
bravo. Bravo. Before that, I'm actually looping the whole set, because before that we had I Was Made for Loving You. And that was the Youngblood version of the classic Kiss. And it's actually one of two Youngblood covers that we have tonight. We'll hear that one, another one later on, or in the next, later on. We only have one set left. But,
It's done early tonight. As long as the readings were, I'm surprised. But hey,
it happens. You destroyed your voice that day? Yeah, I'm sorry.
but it sounds so good though. It's worth it, maybe.
It really was.
For us,
But you just unlocked a new thing. Because I bet you loved it. Anyway. 42442 and Mizzy Amelia. I'm looping that because that was great.
Yeah.
That was an amazing version of that song. I'm typically not a fan of that song, but you made me one.
But to make you like it, yeah, it's not the greatest song. You know, I was in a competition once and I was doing great all the way through the competition. The last round of the competition, they allowed the judge or the coach to pick our song for us. And that's the song that they chose for me to sing. Needless
That's
to
just
say,
mean.
Huh?
That's
I
just
know.
mean.
It was mean. I came in last place that round. I mean, anyway.
Oh, comps.
Hey.
Comps
But
and
you
their politics.
Right. That's why we don't do them anymore.
Nope. That and the I've never had so much anxiety for
Oh my
12
God, I
weeks.
know. Yeah, exactly, Nikki. Like, the coaches are supposed to be helping, not hindering. Anyway. Facts.
Yeah. But if I ever hear a song that I think that somebody could sing, I know you can. And I would not assign something that I didn't think that you can.
Right. But
And that you wouldn't absolutely
killed that song.
Yeah. Now, granted, I didn't assign Bob and Mizzy their song.
No.
Because we're still talking about them. But
yeah. Okay, well I'm just all confused.
we're just kind of bouncing around.
That's just how
I mean, we have a little extra time because people have gotten most of what they needed out of our collective readings tonight. So
yeah.
We only have Sheila up next for the reading. And you know what's crazy is that all three readings popped out in a pile because I only allow 3 cards on the messengers. So yours actually popped out before you asked. Cards new. So one thing that you've been working on, this isn't going to be torture. So it's actually kind of pleasant because you have the 4 of coins. And one of the things about the 4 of coins is feeling that binding and feeling trapped. And a lot of times it's your own doing that this happens. And when it's reversed, it's telling me that this is something that you are addressing, which I already know that you're addressing because, yes, I have a bias on this and I always call them out when I have them. But the more that you unbind yourself from how you've been feeling, what you've been collecting physically and emotionally, the more that you release yourself from that, the better you're going to feel. And the more that you're going to get back the spark that you thought that you lost, because the Page of Wands is that spark of inspiration, that idea that you once upon a time had, but kind of got lost in the shuffle somewhere and you forgot. But now it can come back if you just keep moving forward. Is it going to be easy? No. Is it worth it? Yes. Because you got the King of Cups. And one thing that you struggle with is that other people aren't soft with you. And that has created this hardness inside. But once you realize and you start creating that softness for yourself inside, things are going to go a little bit better and a little bit more smoothly for you. moving forward. Okay.
All right, so you got the magician first, which you already know you have everything you need to make the changes, the positive changes, but with it came the Four of Swords reversed and the Fool reversed. So, what this is warning you is, you know you have the conscious drive to make the changes, but make sure that you're not rushing those decisions or acting before you're ready, because that will cause setbacks. So don't be impatient or not prepare fully before you start manifesting what it is that you're pulling in.
Yeah. That part.
That part.
And yeah, a lot of people haven't been soft with you, and that's what I was addressing, is that other people haven't been, and that learning for yourself how to be softer with yourself and gentler with yourself. That's your key. And then other people who are hard on you, hard with you, difficult to be around, questioning, judging, all of that stuff. The more that you're soft and comfortable within your own skin with who you are, where you're at, what they say doesn't fucking matter. And that's the goal. For this reading, anyway. Okay? Okay. We got one more full set and one more opportunity for anybody who is in the live viewing audience that hasn't requested. We have 2 slots left. Yeah, I just reduced it by 1 because you missed your chance. So if we don't get any more requests, then when we come back after this set, we will be given our closing cards and then closing up the show. But first, and I know I had switched it, but I want to switch it back. We got another Young Blood cover coming up, this time from Keith Ketlow and his take on Zombie. And after that, we have an appropriate song from Amelia and Jeannie D, Goodbye to You. So let me grab the music. I got to grab a scene and then zombify you guys. Here we go.
You boys to talk about words they would hurt. They would hurt. So if you were to ask about the pain, I would lie. I would lie. To fix my mind, I need time, but it's running out. It's running out. Oh, I know that I can live without you, but this world will keep turning if you do. Would you even want me looking like a zombie? Would you even want me, want me, want me? We could catch a spaceship to the moon, but we'd crash. It wouldn't last, because the world is just a big mental booth, a blank stare. They don't care. So say your prayers, you're almost there. But it's running out, it's running out. Oh, I know that I can't live without you. But this world will keep turning if you do. Would you even want me looking like a zombie? Would you even want me, want me, want me? Want me? Would you even want me looking like a zombie? Would you even want me, want me, want me? Oh, I don't know what house you're now to be, but you'll love every moment, believe me. Would you even want me looking like a zombie? Would you even want me, want me, want me?
This song is so fun.
Yeah, I love Jeannie D. She is so fun.
She really is. She really is.
Oh, it's nice to hear her voice again.
Yes, girl, if you're listening, this was amazing. So glad to hear you again. We missed you.
I gotta say, what an appropriate song. I needed to hear that. I was telling Micah before the show, that was the first song I ever sang in a band in front of an audience. And was literally used it to my advantage to sing it to a cheating boyfriend who was in the audience.
Oh, wow.
So it kind of felt really appropriate that it came out tonight, too. So, it's goodbye to you, baby.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
That was Jeannie D with Amelia 904. And don't forget, coming up next Tuesday, not tomorrow, but next Tuesday on April 7th, she will be back with Absolute John on Rise Radio with the Rock Rewind. And they'll be playing classic rock hits with a little on the side starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you don't have the links, you can go over to the Embers of Light. Ember Forge is my chat GPT. But you can go to Embers of Light and check out the links for that. We'll have the QR code for that and in the link description below at the end of the show so that you can check out everything Rise Radio Networks. And before that, can I tell you the amount of relief I had? Because I didn't screen the song ahead of time, but can I tell you the amount of relief that I had that it was not another Cranberries cover?
Right.
Thank you, Keith.
How many times have we heard that song?
More than I'm alive. By that many different artists. But thank you, Keith, doing the Young Blood song "Zombie." That was great. That was incredible. Really enjoyed that. Suits your voice really well. Really does. Really, really does.
Yes, sir.
So we got one more reading because Pollyjammer snuck in there right at the end.
She did.
So something interesting happened. Now I reshuffled the deck, I threw it back in, but King of Cups came up first for you, but on its side. So there's a little bit of mistrust, a little bit of instability, a little bit of lack of communication, a little bit of something going on that has you questioning things and not exactly certain what the answer's going to be, what the outcome's going to be, and the potential for the lack of trust in certain people, either being the reason for it or the cause of it or not having it yet. I'm not exactly certain which way that's going for you, but in some aspect there's a trust issue with the Page of Swords. It's easily cleared up, but you've had enough people in your life to show you what you what you don't want and what the signs to look for. So make sure you're looking at the whole group of people in the situation, or just the all the dynamics. That's the word I was looking for. Sorry, it took me a second. But when you're finding the dynamics, make sure it's the ones that match what you're trying to get to, because there's a hiccup coming, and this is the warning about it.
Well, that's interesting because I've got the Chariot, the Ace of Cups, and the Sun, which is basically saying that you've got something emotional, creative, something that's going to cause some happiness coming in rather quickly once you gain control. So gain control of those emotions and those fears and that guardedness so that you can allow in that happiness, because it's coming. Yeah, your business is taking off
Good.
lately. There it is.
That's awesome.
There it is.
That is awesome.
There's your creativity, new creativity coming in, a fresh start, and it's bringing you happiness. And it's coming rather quickly. So there you go.
We absolutely love that.
Yes.
Because
Good to hear.
I know that you've been working your buns off for that. Yeah, I said buns. I'm sorry. Should have just said ass. So I have one final message for everybody, and it's a card that's been out recently in some capacity, but it's Ritual in Motion. And I love what it has to say. Let movement be a practice of exploration and authenticity. Stretch, sway, shake, stomp, even if it's Angry Bunny stomp, whatever you crave. The body holds what the mind avoids, so let it lead the way. Explore to find the places where sensation sparks and movement feels like release. Not forced, not performative. Let your gestures be guttural, primal even, and your breath be the metronome. Movement is the prayer, effort is the offering.
All right, and so my last card I thought was pretty appropriate when it came out. It is, what am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? And it says, are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward and find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within. The soul action is breathe in your favorite essential oil. Inhale deeply into your belly, drop your shoulders, and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers.
Nice. Nice. What a great show. Intense.
Yeah.
Not as long as you thought it'd be.
No, gosh. We got done early tonight compared to usual, and I thought we
Right?
were going to have these long readings that were going to take forever.
Well, the nice thing about it is that it gives me time to do something a little bit different with the show schedule this week, which I've already started. So tomorrow, I'll be back with Brindle's Vision at noon Eastern with more messages and music from you guys. And then tomorrow night, it won't actually be the rock rewind, but it's going to be the rewind. Hathery, one more time, if you could spin that, I'd really appreciate it. And so would everybody in Rise. Thank you so much for taking charge on that for so many weeks as Amelia and John were getting things back together. Then on Wednesday, I'll be back with the Rev D at 6 p.m. Eastern on Awakenings with Phoenix Talks. And then that night at 8 p.m., we'll have Will Iomi with Honky Tonk Heaven over on Rise Radio at 8 p.m. Eastern. Then on Thursday, the three Oracle people. Haha. That didn't come out the way I wanted to. We'll be back with the core, 11 a.m. Eastern on Thursday. Then Miss Lunaria will be back on Friday with Illuminate at 11 a.m. Eastern. And Friday night, we hope, Hathery and Kick It Darkness for Voices on the Rise. We are finally going to get to hear Jamie and all about him on our Spotlight show on Rise Radio, hosted by the lovely Heather. And that's the schedule on Rise Radio Networks for the week.
Yay.
Oh, man, that's a lot to say. So I'm going to let you introduce the last song because it has a story.
It has a what?
It had,
you want
it had a story.
Well, I wasn't going to share the story, but I guess I will because it's kind of ironic that I chose this song and I didn't realize until I pulled it up that I sang this song exactly a year ago. And you can hear the emotion, you can hear I'm feeling it, and I was singing it to someone at that time. And thinking back, that was the very beginning of that relationship. And I was already feeling it. And here I am a year later,
To the day.
still feeling it to the day. So, taught me a lesson a little bit in like, well, again, I'm not going to shoot myself or any of that stuff, but it did teach me a lesson in the fact that you should have been listening to yourself back then, even though I just shouldn't on myself anyway. But facts. Anyway, yeah, I did it. I know.
Welcome to being human.
Yep. Anyway, so we're going to hear Desperado by the Eagles.
Awesome. And you guys have an amazing night. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching the replay, if you're catching that over on the Embers of Light YouTube channel or mine, because it's on both. Thanks to the live audience. We appreciate you being here and hanging out with us for your absolutely amazing music and presence. We love you guys. Love yourselves.
Please do.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, but I know that you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy, she'll beat you if she's able. You know the queen of hearts is always your best bet. Now it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can get. Desperado, oh, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. Freedom, oh, freedom, well, that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the night time from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences, open the gates. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. You better let somebody love you before it's too late.
Hey, this is BrindleWolf.
And I'm Lunaria.
You're listening to Rise Awakenings, part of the Rise Radio Network where advice meets action.
We're here to spark your growth, lift your spirit, and help you crush your potential.
Rise awakening, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice where dreams awaken. It's time. Rise awakening, now is the time.
Rise Awakenings. Let's rise together.